Performance of the week, NFL Week 13 for me, can only be one place and one team and one performance. San Francisco going into Philadelphia. The Brock Purdy scene of the crime revenge game. What a performance from this team all around. When Jawan Jennings scores a touchdown with everybody else that you have on this team, then you're in a world of trouble if Jennings is hurting you. They scored 6 straight touchdowns after the Eagles kind of played pretty well to start the game, had 2 drives where they couldn't convert into touchdowns, had to settle for field goals. 6 straight touchdowns against the top-ranked team in the NFL going into the game, going into the place where their season was ended last year. Hugely impressive performance. Philadelphia now have to be thinking about, can our defense stand up? But San Francisco are, I believe, in a tier of their own now, that everybody is back healthy, everything is clicking. If they keep their people healthy, then this team are without question the best team in the NFL and the clear Super Bowl favourites. So they are my performance of the week, and it weren't even close. Step it up from week 13, NFL just gone. Jacksonville. And in particular, the Jacksonville Jaguars D. To lose that game on Monday night, prime time, in front of the nation, to Jake Browning, a backup quarterback, the way that they did as well. They couldn't stop the Bengals. The Bengals punted once in the game. They put up 497 yards of total offense, the Bengals. The Jaguars D has to be thinking about, where do we go from here? Because that had to be a win, and they would be tied now for the top seed in the AFC if they had handled business and beaten the Bengals. The week before, the Steelers let the Bengals score 10, and this week Jacksonville could not stop the Bengals whatsoever. The Bengals were 8 of 14 on third down with a backup quarterback. And yeah, just time after time, they couldn't get off the field. They couldn't stop the Bengals whatsoever. Gave up some huge plays to Chase. Mixon had a big day as well. Browning even escaping the pocket, scrambling. Just very disappointing from Jacksonville to lose in just the manner, in the way that they did, just unable to stop Cincinnati. They are my step it up from NFL Week 13. My power rankings, top 5 teams currently, in my opinion, in the NFL. Number 5, new entrants. They were on the list earlier in the season, but have to put them back in, and that is Miami. They're currently the number 1 seed in the AFC. They have lost to teams such as the Bills and the Chiefs. But if they can somehow put in a performance with the talent that they have moving the ball offensively, then they're going to be a huge problem. If they do somehow hold on and get the 1 seed in the AFC, then that's going to suit them perfectly, with those teams coming down to Miami in the heat. It doesn't change in December and January in Miami. Tyreek Hill currently leads the league in scrimmage yards as a wide receiver, which is ridiculous to me. Miami, number 5. Number 4, Dallas. Can they beat the Eagles in a huge game? Can they step up and beat a team that, a big team in a big moment this week? All the talent in the world on this team. Dak Prescott's having a very good year. CeeDee Lamb's just going off most weeks. Deron Bland had another pick this week, did give up some plays, but yeah, they've got the D. They didn't put in a great performance against the Seahawks, but they came out with the win. They still put up a ton of points, just put it down to an off week. I thought they'd beat the Seahawks fairly comfortably, but have to have them number 4. If they do beat the Eagles, then they will go top of their division, and then they'd be the 2 seed in the NFC currently. And yeah, Dallas just purely on talent, and can they win this game this week? I'm really looking forward to that game. They're my number 4. Number 3, Baltimore, still, in my opinion, the most rounded team in the AFC. Scary team, just multitude of different ways that they can hurt you, with the mobile quarterback who now can throw very well. He could, but this year has taken it to another level. Defense is still very good. I think that they have levels to reach Baltimore, and I think we're going to see that moving forward. And yeah, they're my number 3. Number 2, Philadelphia. I had them ranked 2 last week, predicted that the 49ers would handle the Eagles, which they did. Didn't think it would be quite that convincing. They have I believe it's the 24th ranked pass D in the league, which is a big concern for the Eagles. If the pass rush doesn't get home, or don't get home quick enough, then the secondary doesn't seem to be holding up. And yeah, Swift going down hurt. They don't have the depth now at running back. And yeah, I worry for Philadelphia now. I don't know how I'm going to pick this Eagles-Cowboys game going into this week. But yeah, on the body of work, I still give them massive credit for the year so far. They're my number 2. And number 1, and it's not close, San Francisco. The most complete team in the NFL. The weapons that they have. Like I said, when in the performance of the week, Juwan Jennings scoring a touchdown. Now, he is your 3rd receiver. When you have Debo going off the way that he did, when Debo's on a going day, if you take away Debo, you can't take, that's the thing is, you can't take everybody away from San Francisco. And it all starts with McCaffrey, who's 2nd in the league in scrimmage yards. Purdy's having a really excellent year. Yeah, just so many weapons offensively. Defense, so many talented players there. Do worry about their secondary, but if the pass rush, if they keep the guys healthy, I don't think it'll matter. And they're my clear number 1 team in the NFL at the moment. My current MVP in the NFL, non-quarterback MVP, Christian McCaffrey. 2nd in the NFL in scrimmage yards, 30 yards behind Tyreek Hill in all-purpose yards. The importance of this guy to the best team in the NFL is just clear to see. Everything starts with the run in San Francisco, and this guy always produces. He seemed to have a quiet day against the Eagles, still put up 130 scrimmage yards, averages 5 yards per touch. And when they run with him, then it just sets up everything. Kittle, Ayuk, and even Jawan Jennings, Debo then running out of the backfield, Debo just running angry runs through the middle on short catches, try and stop this man in the open field. But it starts with the defense scared of McCaffrey and this running game. So for me, the importance of him to this team, and they're the best team in the league, I have to give him the current MVP for a non-quarterback. Game picks. Panthers at Saints. Can't pick the Panthers. Don't want to pick Derek Carr. Have to pick somebody, so I'm going to pick the Saints. Lions at Bears. Lions win, high-scoring game. Texans Jets. Who's quarterback in the Jets? Well, it's not Aaron Rodgers, so it don't matter. The Texans win on the road. Colts Bengals. I like the Colts. I like picking the Colts. Bengals put in a very good performance this past week in Jacksonville. I'm going to pick the Colts. Jaguars Browns. Trevor Lawrence hurt. They say he might play. I don't believe it. CJ Beathard. I'm picking Cleveland. Rams at Ravens. Ravens. Yeah, Ravens will win. That's an NFC team, so that Lamar Jackson's 19-1 against NFC teams. He's now going to be 20-1. Bucks at Falcons. Ooh. I'm going to ride with the Bucks. Vikings at Raiders. Is it still Josh Dobbs? That's a tough one. I'm gonna pick the Raiders. Seahawks 49ers. Seahawks had to win that game in Dallas. It was right there for them. Didn't. San Francisco's gonna crush them. San Francisco win. Bills Chiefs. Oof. I'm riding with the Bills. I think they're going to pull it out on the road. Broncos, Chargers. Chargers very disappointing, only scoring 6 against the Patriots. At Chargers. I'll go with the Broncos. Eagles at Cowboys. I'm doing it. I'm going with Dallas. I'm going to pick Dallas to finally win one of these games that they always seem to lose. 2 games, Monday Night Football, Packers, Giants. Can't pick the Giants, so by default has to be the Packers, who are on a little bit of a tear. And Titans, Dolphins. Dolphins are going to win this game however they want. Dolphins win. Best bets for NFL Week 14. Can't believe it's Week 14. Buffalo, Kansas City over. Kansas City defense, poor performance this past week. And I think Josh Allen's going to put up some points on this team. I think it'll be a high scoring game. And the over, bear with me, is Buffalo, Kansas City over 48.5. Second best bet, Lions, Bears over. Lions always seem to be involved in really high scoring games. The secondary worries me. And it's a low number, to my surprise. Lions, Bears over 43 points. NFL Week 14, best bet number 2.